The Women in Public Sector Audit in Nigeria WiPSA Leadership Dialogue, which we had today, is to advance gender consideration in audit and to ensure that we close the gap, gender gap in audit leadership. Today marks far more than the launch of another professional forum. It marks the beginning of what we envision as a national movement to strengthen public audit as a catalyst. Gender-responsive auditing is not a separate type of audit, but a cross-cutting analytical lens that strengthens financial compliance and particularly performance audits by integrating gender and inclusion considerations throughout the audit cycle. This understanding explains why PLSI believes that strengthening performance audit capacity is indispensable to advancing gender-responsive auditing in Nigeria.
Why is gender-responsive auditing important? It's important because we need to understand how public expenditure is benefiting women, is benefiting men, is benefiting girls and boys equitably. How are we allocating resources? How are we sure that programs are meeting gender-specific needs? How are we ensuring that our interventions are not increasing social disparities? And how are we ensuring that gender-responsive audits become an important mechanism through which audit institutions begin to differentiate between the impact of government programs on different segments of society?
Nigeria is not short of women professionals. We are not bereft of competent women. We have them all over the place. And yet, when it comes to the top job, women are not there.
In Jigawa State, we don't have a single staff as a woman. And since the creation of the state in 1991, there was no history when a woman worked in the audit, not even becoming Auditor General.
The Gender-Responsive Audit Framework, the GRAF, being launched today, represents a significant step forward by providing auditors with practical tools to assess the differential impact of public policies and programs on diverse population groups.
Women and girls tend to be amongst the marginalized population. We also have people living with disabilities. We also have youth. We have the elderly as well. We have a whole group of people. And so it's important that when we're using public finances, they are essentially serving the population equitably.
Performance audit focuses on outcomes and impacts, assesses public service delivery, promotes accountability and transparency, encourages improved governance, identifies systemic weaknesses, provides recommendations for improvement.
I'm pleased to know that the framework being launched today has benefited from collaborative technical review and has been strengthened to reflect internationally recognized public sector auditing principles and good practices. My honor and privilege to officially declare the Gender-Responsive Audit Framework launch.
The framework we have launched today, we believe it will serve as a guidance tool, an implementation guideline for audit institutions, not just at the federal level, but more particularly at subnational level, to begin to include gender consideration into audit methodologies, into audit planning, audit execution, follow-up.
No national framework for gender-based responsive auditing as at 2024. We don't have any in this country, and that is a technical constraint on our part.
Actually, our audit institutions at the local government level lack the capacity to perform gender-responsive auditing. And that lack of awareness is also another challenge.
There's a need to build auditors' capacity in gender-responsive auditing, then integrate gender considerations into audit manual and guidelines.
As we progress with the domestication that we're currently doing across 15 states in Nigeria, we believe this framework will help us, in tailoring our recommendations to the subnationals.
The launch of this framework is just the start of the work ahead of us. So it is one thing to have a framework, which Nigeria does a good job having a lot of policies and frameworks, but we shouldn't let this particular one accumulate dust.
Gender response audit framework, if we don't want it to be meaningless, we should back it by forensic level assurance. It should go beyond ticking the box if we really want to find this doing. We should ensure that it has the indicators of more compliance.
PLSI remain fully committed to supporting the institutionalization of gender-responsive auditing across Nigeria, working closely with the Office of the Auditor General for the Federation, the Body of Federal and State Auditors General, the Conference of Auditors General for Local Government Councils in Nigeria, development partners, and other accountability actors. We will continue to promote awareness, peer learning, capacity development, and practical implementation of this framework throughout the country.
I'm very, very happy today, and I appreciate so much the PLSI for organizing this program today. It means that women, they really know that women matters a lot in the society, and we're very happy.
I particularly congratulate the Paradigm Leadership Support Initiative, PLSI, the Society of Women Accountants of Nigeria, SWAN, and the International Budget Partnership, IBP, for their foresight, collaboration, and commitment to achieving accountability, inclusion, and sustainable development in Nigeria.